Incendio! Revelio.
Simple knockback jingle.
Brilliant!
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course.
Oh, that's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure.
I'm going to presume your reputation is, in fact... You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Oh, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puff...
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept danger. It's supposedly so overrun now. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, say, a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant.
What sort of plant should I expect in the...
I haven't a clue. Perhaps if the previous professor was anything like her...
Very well. If I'm in the air...
Grand.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. Revelio.
I had an awful time in Potion.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Revelio. Revelio.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Incendio!
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Lumos.
Incendio! Incendio! Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio!
To finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Have you found anything to,
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacular. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die. Fills our stout hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
Revelio. Incendio! Revelio. Revelio.
When will the teachers understand? No entrance!
Revelio.
No sour notes, please.
Leviosa.
What do you want?
Lumos. Incendio! Levioso!
Moment of your silence and attention.
As I was telling Violet just the other day, it is a joy to see young scholars on their way to broaden their minds. Password for today is...
Please go away.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions.
Revelio.
Have a good look around. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell. What can I do for you today? wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I can always rely on my betrothed.
Something threatens me. First thing I cast is Protego.
You can stop a thief in their tracks with Stupefy. Or just run, of course.
Can't imagine how muggles get by without magic.
Toiling if it could be done.
Revelio. Incendio! Lumos. Protego. Incendio!
Revelio. Revelio.
You'd think knowing spells would simplify.
Can't get lost.
Prepare and save me more problems.
Revelio.
Come now, don't be stingy. You are most kind. If things keep going as they are.
Only I could have got a new potion. Something indispensable. I'd be satisfied.
I could go on tour.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Sometimes I wonder if we really need
Hogsmeade, here I come. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
What's the fact? Venomous tentacula.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll! Oh, I can't believe it!
Lumos.
Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet.
Accio! Leviosa! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Accio! These rocks have seen better days. Incendio! Revelio! Incendio! Accio!
strike is
I haven't even had my tea yet!
Marvelous strike!
Leviosa!
You may want to move. What a waste of my time. I don't know what they think I'll see around here.
This place has seen better days.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents of Lower Hogsfield I said that.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now.
Excuse me, Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire.
Why would Bardolph? I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. I can tell you that Bardolph was... Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
A sickle? A galleon?
Brown Rock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
Yes?
Miss...
Oh, dear Dorothy. She go looking for...
She mentioned dark...
Despite... I thought...
I'll let you know if I see...
Thank you.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope. Thank you for passing through.
I couldn't help it over here.
I did.
Nice to meet you.
Right. My brother Bardolph dead. Simply at my...
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Instruments are expensive, you know.
Beyond our borders, Ranrock we can all
Such arrogance. Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
One of Ranrock's camps. Exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Wizards are running scared. As they should be. Afraid to fight? Why drag this out longer than necessary?
Incendio! Accio! Incendio!
Why don't you come up here and fight me?
Incendio!
How
Levioso!
I'm a goblin, not a...
Incendio!
I won't rest until you're dead. No! Such arrogance. One less human. One less human to worry about. I won't rest until you're dead. Are you sure you're not?
Levioso!
Such arrogance.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Sebastian, there you are. Seems he's working with Ranrock. Thank you, Sebastian.
And those are not... Give it a... Quietly now. Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me. You distract, I get the key.
The library is no place for larking about. Out at once!
someone there?
The key. Here it is.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
Silent as a grave.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Leviosa!
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh!
Wait, I don't...
Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Reparo. Of course. Traces of ancient magic. That's it. There must be more to this room. Where might this lead? Not surprising. Guards at the ready. This must be the way forward. But to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said,
Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Sarkadagon, at your service.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham. The first memory...
Mary?
In the second...
Why? Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has...
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. My instinct is...
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Revelio.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a...
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes, of course, the cry of a mature mandragora. Now, as I mentioned, next will be plant.
I already have some, Professor, but...
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful! I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spell. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to...
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part... Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggen. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you. You'll find that some plants are better. The cabbages do get testy without some...
Yes, Professor.
Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your finger.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical slip. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbage at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. You get the idea. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
With that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomp.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to...
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well...
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pot.
I do wonder about to make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the Professor Sharp...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been...
Pleasure to meet you.
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for Listen, anyone with... I'm just missing...
I suspect that...
You're as clever as... I simply need...
I'll get you the Fulpa feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Wait.
Can you remind me what you needed again?
It's the...
I was impressed that you were able to answer. I'm glad I was able to get...
A fascinating language, but... Merlin's beard, speaking of stuff...
A well-prepared ritual. Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fulpa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you!
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again. Oh, no.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interest. Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out.
Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer...
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.